Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator of human race. And among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Yes, it is I, your lovable host, Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire. Yes, indeed, folks, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. It is Tuesday, December the 4th, in the year of our Lord 2012, as we get even closer to that wonderful day of the end of the world, December 21st. Yeah. If you've ever listened to the show, you know how I feel about December 21st. It's going to be a Wednesday. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be a Friday. Excuse me, Friday. Yeah. So the world can't end on a weekend. Just saying, folks. It can't end on a weekend. No way, no how. Folks, we are just chomping at the bit. Got a lot to cover as usual this evening, right here on the Rod Eccles Show, which is powered by the conservative broadcast media and Zinc Media. And proud to be here. Proud to be associated with these two soon to be extremely powerful networks. Don't doubt me. The whole notion that alternative, you've got alternative music. Well, now we've got alternative information, alternative radio. I was there was something on LinkedIn. Was it LinkedIn this morning that I saw? I think it was LinkedIn about talking about cable companies, cable TV, and how two of the top 10 most hated companies in America. Now, I should have probably remembered where and made note of where this article could be found. But there is an article. You could probably Google it. Two of the top 10 most hated companies in the country. Comcast and Time Warner. Now, I don't know how many times I've railed against my cable provider, Comcast, in this area, which, Comcast has Xfinity. And what they can probably try to deny it. They probably will deny it. But one of the reasons why Comcast changed their cable name to Xfinity is because people were sick of Comcast. And let's face it, cable companies are losing their market share. People are going with alternative. If I know in my area, if you if you watch any TV, at all. Network, I don't have cable TV for a reason, because it's too expensive. And if I could have an alternative internet provider, I get it. But where I am right now, all I have is available, and it's like $70 a month for that crap. It's ridiculously expensive. But here's the thing. There isn't as much competition as the wonderful government thought when they basically deregulated, supposedly deregulated the cable industry. Now, the problem is that at least around here, in many communities, I'm only going for my local. From what I know locally, and this is, from here in New England as well as upstate New York, where my family is that local communities still have control over the so-called franchise authority. And they're still trying to give out the franchise, the sole franchise, to a single cable company. Well, that kind of gets in the way of another cable company moving in. Now, granted, we get phone companies like here in New England, we have Fairpoint and Verizon, but they're not everywhere. And they're not everywhere yet. Look, this isn't England. I keep saying that if we need to get government out of the way. Simply look, government is getting in the way. If you are paying a cable bill that you do not like because you think it's too bad, customer service at Comcast is really terrible. And from the looks of things at Time Warner too, as well. Get rid of government. Get government out of the way. Let the free market decide. I mean, this is crazy in this day and age. I mean, even in New Hampshire, I now have the ability to choose who my electric provider, power provider is going to be, who my natural gas provider is going to be. I have the. I mean, those are the last vestiges of the ultimate monopolies. But I can now choose, which, I've got to get on the ball and actually change who my electricity is coming from, because I don't like PSNH, Public Service of New Hampshire. Now, unfortunately, I cannot change the provider or the line provider, because the producer of the electricity I can change. The provider system or electric provider I cannot change. That's going to always be PSNH, and that's really due. Monopolies at certain times, monopolies were good. They served a purpose and a function, but not in modern society today. But that's why the lines, the lines are owned by PSNH in this area, and just as well, wherever you are, the lines are most likely owned by your electric service company. And the same with the pipes for gas. They're owned by the gas company. The gas can come from anybody, basically anyone that is willing to provide it. But the pipes, the delivery system, is owned by your local gas company. But just go ahead and Google it. You'll see the 10 most hated companies in America, and 2 of them are cable companies, Comcast and Time Warner, and there's a good reason for it. There's a lot of talk going on about there's all kinds of stuff out there right now being talked about. We're going to get into a lot of this stuff, including what's happening with the man with boots. There's a strange twist to the man who the New York City cop gave a pair of $100 boots to. There's a twist to that. We'll get into that. Also, everybody's talking about the fiscal cliff There's some twist to that has come about this day. With the Tea Party, there's some more twist there. Same-sex marriages, there's a twist there. Rap music and its verbiage is back in the news. There's a twist there. And NASA. There's a new twist in NASA, but it's not what you think. It's not bad news, by the way. But we'll get to all of that. First, here's something that I saw on Facebook from my friend called The Black Sphere. And his name is Kevin, I do believe. But you can look him up, Black Sphere. That's right. It's one word, but spelled black. And then sphere, as in circular object, a sphere. So Black Sphere on Facebook. But he posted a picture. A picture of twins in the womb. Now, obviously, it's an artist rendering because we can't actually see, the babies in the womb like this. But here are these twins, boys, and twin boys in the womb. And by the way, speaking of twins, can I say I'm already sick and tired of the royal baby watch? Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great love story. Wills and Kate Middleton. It's a great love story. It's really cute. They're cute. They're a cute couple. It's I know they're Wills is the second in line to the throne of the British throne. Not that means anything, because the British monarchy doesn't have any power, basically. Why they still exist, I don't know, but fine. So Wills and Kate, they're about to have, they announced that they're going to have a baby, and Kate has been hospitalized for severe or acute morning sickness. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what severe morning sickness is, and why, if it's, how severe it has to be for one to be hospitalized. But okay, so she's been hospitalized for severe or acute morning sickness due to pregnancy, the first stages of pregnancy. Fine. Okay, yeah, the prince's wife has to go into the hospital. Okay, British monarchy. Everybody loves Will because of his mother Diana, and he looks like his mother Diana. And there's this longing to connect with Diana through Will. Because Harry's the redheaded party boy, so he's and he doesn't look like Diana, so he doesn't really look like his father either, except for maybe the ears that stick out. But but Harry's even when Prince Charles was younger, he was just a dorky, goofy looking man. Now Harry, on the other hand, he's a fairly handsome young man. Great. So all you ladies who like redheads and things like that, well, there you go. Harry's available. And obviously Harry likes to party from, past reports. But here we have Will and Kate, whom everybody wants to connect to Diana, Princess Di, through Will. For whatever reason, because he's the firstborn, he's the next in line to the throne. And he looks like his mother, his beloved mother. Great. So there's going to be this, and he's the first one to get married. So there's going to be this huge, I guess, celebrity following of this couple for a while. Now, they haven't even been married a year yet, right? Didn't they get married last spring, like April or something? Now, if I don't know when Charles and Di got, did they get married in April as well? I don't know. I don't really care. But, so fine, we've got the Kate Middleton, Prince William baby watch. But can I say I am sick and tired of getting notices about the condition of Kate? She's in the... It's not like anything's changed, except now there's speculation. Well,